the show, I said we had the perfect product if you're a parent. If you have a kid who's plugged into technology, you're going to want to get them this. But I think it's really good for all of us as well, all of us adults, actually. Yeah. This is Keith Washo. So great to see you.
Thank you.
Keith is pretty darn brilliant because he came up with this idea of Purebuds digital earphones with something called reverse sound technology. And when I met him tonight for the first time, I said, what's the reverse sound technology? And you explained it to me. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's amazing. Reverse sound technology allows you to listen to music in a more safe fashion. So when you listen to your MP3 players, CD players, and you put these Purebuds in your ears, it's going to protect your eardrums. It actually directs the sound waves first away from the ear and then back in, really helping those kids who have precious ears or even teenagers listening to music for a long time.
Yeah, my daughter's 6 years old,
Perfect.
And she constantly wants to play with her like her little handheld Nintendo.
Yeah.
She has an iPod somebody gave her. I mean, like, she's 6 years old, and I'm thinking, I don't want all that, you know, sound going into her ears. Not only is this safer, it's very high-quality sound, and the earbuds actually stay in your ear.
That's right. I'm a musician and songwriter, so it's very important when we designed the Purebuds that you can hear the richness of the bass. When you put this in and listen to your MP3 player, you can really hear the guitars in the mid-range and the strings and the high-quality sound. And they fit right in and they're snug. So when you go for walks at night or you're going for a jog, they're not going to fall out on you.
Well, that's great because I've never been able to find earbuds that actually stay in my ear.
Yeah.
These are designed that even if you're running on a treadmill, they're not going to pop out on you.
Exactly.
So let's show exactly what you get, because we haven't even really talked about this, the whole idea of how you can customize your tips. So
yeah, so the Purebuds, you get a full solution. First off, you get a quality pair of these high-bud earphones. These are the Purebuds. You also get a beautiful case to bring it with you on the go, so it's portable. It zippers up nice the pouch.
Yeah, it's nice and small.
And then, this is what makes this fun, Sandra, is you can actually customize your listening experience with these customized tips so you can get surround sound if you're on a plane watching a movie. Or let's say you want to enjoy bass for jazz. You could take off the tips, put on new tips, and now personalize your listening experience.
So you're saying that I can listen to my music, and if I want to pump up the bass, I'll change the tip. Then, if I'm watching a movie, I can get the feeling of surround sound by changing the tip.
Exactly.
That's incredible.
We provide 3 different unique tips. One for bass boost, just to change on there. One for surround sound.
Teenager will love you for the bass boost.
Yeah, exactly. And then one for full range audio, people who like rock and roll, to hear all the bass, the drums, and the high strings.
Wow. So if you're someone who really wants to hear your music the way it was intended, this is going to be great for you. But there's also a really wonderful peace of mind factor here, and that's that reverse sound technology.
Yes, and that does 2 things. When you wear the Purebuds, it's going to make it safer. It brings the audio first away from the eardrum and then back in.
That's just how it works, right?
Exactly. There's actually a speaker driver in there designed to bring the audio waves out from the ear and then back in, so it's completely safe. And what's cool about this is when you're outside going for a walk, you can hear your surroundings. If you're jogging, you can hear what's going on around you to be safer that way.
Okay, so for everyone at home, Keith, how is what we saw on that screen different than what we've been typically just sticking in our ears?
Yes, most earbuds that you get, when you put them in your ears, they just have the music driver
kind of just going right at your
right at your eardrum. What we've done with reverse sound technology is bring it away from your eardrum. We designed the actual speaker driver in here to direct sound waves away, and then it brings them back in, so it doesn't blare audio directly at your eardrum, for a safer way to listen to music.
Wow. Okay, so that really is key. Now, when your kid gets this, please don't encourage them to now blast it full blast if you want. That's not the point here, but it is a safer way to use earbuds. And boy, we're really concerned about that now, because it seems like kids at a younger and younger age are constantly plugged in. And even for ourselves, adults who never had earbuds before now find themselves during maybe commutes, as if they're on a train or just sitting at home. Everybody's plugged in now.
This will make it more comfortable to listen to music, and when you put it in, for a lot of teenagers who listen for hours on end, the reverse sound technology allows them to listen longer in a more comfortable fashion. And then for those kids with precious ears, you really want to protect those eardrums. You use the reverse sound technology for that. Lastly, if you're going for walks outside, you can hear your surroundings. Listen to your music, but still hear what's going on around you to be safer outside.
Yeah. You know, these really do have so many different components to it. I almost feel like, you know, it's the benefits of like several different pairs of earbuds. So you're going to get the high quality that you want, which is awesome. Yeah. All comes in the little case. Yeah. But what I like about them is, number one, once I put them in my ear, they're going to stay in.
That's right.
And then,
comfortable.
Depending on what I'm listening to, I can customize the sound.
Exactly. Custom audio tips to get different special effects for yourself to personalize your music. Bass boost tips, surround sound tips, and full range audio music tips.
And those surround sound tips are awesome when you have your portable DVD players that we've presented on QVC so often, or like I said, you're going on this car ride, you're going on the plane trips, where you want to watch maybe your favorite movies or television programs on your computer. Now you can still have all of that surround sound feeling.
Exactly.
It's going to fit really into everything that you already have,
it
right?
works with any MP3 player, any CD player with a standard headphone jack. Again, you just plug it in and go. You'll get the high-quality sound to hear all the lows, the mid-range, and the highs, crystal clear audio, in addition to the safer way to listen to music, protect your eardrums.
And that really is the third thing, and I think actually the most important thing. So not only will they stay in your ear, you can customize your sound. It's really high quality. Oh, I guess I'm up to, that's the third. 4 things then, okay? And then the fourth and most important, I think, is that you get a more comfortable and safe way to hear what you're listening to. And that's important for us, but my word, for $36.72, if your kids are putting earbuds in their ear, this really is a nice little peace of mind.
Exactly. Great for the kids to protect precious ears. For teenagers listening to a lot of music, even for older adults who have sensitive eardrums, you want to do that. And if people who are active and they go outside, A, they're going to stay in. It's nice and snug. But B, you can still hear your surroundings. That's part of the reverse sound technology feature.
And I guess I want to say, too, we're not making any claims that if your kid, if they're plugged in 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, we're not saying that this is going to totally eliminate everything. But it is definitely a safer way to listen, and that's really important.
Very important, in addition to making sure your music sounds great.
Right, exactly.
And as a musician, that was very important to us when we designed it.
Yeah, well, you really did you can tell that you're a musician, that you because not only were you thinking about this from that reverse sound technology, letting us customize our experience, and then just having high quality, because, you and so many other people out there will not use earbuds unless they give you really good sound. What's the point, right?
Exactly. So these are very, very high quality earphones, still at a very reasonable price. And it makes it fun and entertaining as well, because you can change the audio tips. Some people want to get bass. Some people want more full range. Some people want surround sound, where you can customize your music experience.
And ladies, it's the size of a compact, so it even goes in your clutch.
And you get a jewel box.
Woohoo!
Store it safely.
$36.72. Hey, Keith, this is a great idea. Thank you so much. It's easier as $6,799. Always love when we have the inventor on. Very cool. And if you go to QVC.com, we have more great portable electronic ideas.